just leaving Canberra Hospital at the moment. I was just visiting someone who's in hospital and heading back to my car, getting ready for my class tonight. And I was just thinking, a few weeks ago we discussed the idea of giving as a voluntary action. That we say that someone should make donations as his heart presses him to do. And that, yes, sharing is caring, but forced sharing is not sharing. On the other hand, sometimes there are obligations. And this week's reading specifies that everyone is required to give half a shekel. Why? Because, sure, we asked for donations to build this thing, but now it's got to run. And that was not on a voluntary model. We need to provide for the offerings and all the other requirements of the temple. So how do we do that? Everybody in the community, everybody in the nation is required to give half a shekel each year. It was a yearly tax. Yes, it was a tax. And that's the thing, sometimes we're required to contribute. Yes, my kids have their own toys, and I can say you should share with your brothers, but I can't force them to share. If I force them, it's not sharing. On the other hand, I give them jobs. You've got to clean up, you've got to take out the garbage, you've got to do the dishes, you've got whatever. Everybody's got a job because everybody has to contribute. That's not voluntary. Oh, how come we don't get paid for doing jobs? Some people get paid. Yeah, well, you know what? If you do extra jobs, you might get paid. But when you're just doing the basics of running a household, no, because you're part of the household. You benefit from it. So I just left the hospital. Who pays for the hospital? The answer is I do with my taxes. You do with your taxes. Everybody pays for this hospital because everybody uses it. That's what's part of being a part of a community. When you're part of a community, you get the benefits of being in the community, but you have to contribute. I've seen too many memes online these days, taxation is theft. It's not. Because do you want to hire a crew to build the few meters of road that is in front of your house so you can drive your car? Well, nobody's going to do that. Then I'll build my road one way, he'll build his road another way. Everybody's going to build a road a different way. It doesn't work. We need one set road system. Somebody needs to pay the police. Somebody needs to pay for the military that defend our shores and our borders and all that nonsense. Somebody's got to pay the teachers. Somebody has to build the hospitals and the car parks that go towards serving people who come to the hospitals. That's taxation. But more than that, it's part of being in a community. Enjoy the fruits of our social nature. There are great benefits that we achieve together that we never could on our own. I don't know enough about medicine. I couldn't cure myself if I had some horrible illness or great injury. Doctors can. Doctors can only exist as they are because we live in a society, in a civilization, and we have division of labor. So, be glad you live in this, and yes, we don't enjoy paying taxes, and we don't like it when our taxes go up. But recognize that it is important and that you get far more out of it than you give. That's what being human is the communal good and the, shall we say, communal harmony. Enjoy it. Shabbat shalom, everyone.